Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Revitalising Villa. This is episode number 18 and we have two big games for us this one. We have two teams that really at the end of the season could be around us in the league table. First of all, as you can see here, it's Leicester City, and backing that up we do have another big game. Since the impressive 2-2 draw at home to Liverpool, we have had a pretty good run. A 1-0 win against Portsmouth made us through to the Carabao Cup 4th round. It was Jake Doyle-Hayes' first professional goal as well. It was a corker too. We were unlucky with the draw. Manchester City in the 4th round. I'm not going to show it. I'm not going to show it on camera because I'm not hopeful. Following that, we played Manchester United away and we held our own. It was a defensive formation, and I'm not embarrassed about losing 1-0. Pedro scored for United. Pedro is playing for Manchester United now for some reason. It doesn't make sense. But we did bounce back with a 2-1 win in the league. Middlesbrough at home. Andre Green and Jason Denayer on the score sheet for us after Mario Gavranovic had put Middlesbrough in front. It was Fabio's sending off that really turned the tide in this game after 16 minutes. We went on to sort of come back and then obviously get the winner with Jason Denayer's header. Jamie Hansen was sent off, which was a bit of a blow for us. He's been playing very well. He will not be playing any of these two games. He's received a 3-match ban for a bad tackle. That's what he was sent off for. So, yeah. Leicester today, Wolves afterwards. Two big games. Wolves, they were a test for us last year in the Championship, so I want some revenge. And of course Leicester, former Premier League winners. It'd be good to see them in action on this game. They're sitting in 13th at the moment, and it's an away game. Hopefully we can sort of prove a point here. Both teams' recent form is inconsistent. That's probably true for us, and obviously as you can see they're very true for them. Leicester are the favourites and Claude Puel is still in charge, which is a bit of a weird one. Leicester in 13th, Villa in 14th. So the winner of this one on the Friday night game, so no one else is playing, the winner of this one could rise up the table quite a bit. I mean, if we win, we could go up to about 11th, possibly 12th. So not bad. And this will be the team for today's game then. It's a little bit different. What I have been playing over the last few games is a deeper midfielder in the centre. Usually it's been Jamie Hansen as a segundo volante. Yeah, big words. Don't really know what they mean, but it seemed to have been working. But obviously with Jamie Hansen being suspended, I'm going to put Lewis Baker back there as a deep line playmaker, which means Andy King comes in as the Carrillo in midfield. I thought about playing Jake Doyle-Hayes. I want to play Andy King. He's got a bit more experience, and I think with a change of formation and Baker being an attacking player, really playing deep, it might be worth having King there. It's Grealish on the left, Crawford behind Kodja, and Adoma on the right. The defence, there is no experienced central defender in there. Denayer and Sutar at the moment. Galini in goal as well, ahead of Sam Johnston. He's pushed him out a little bit. We haven't really looked at Galini in this series so far, and as you can see, he has very good stats. It's this one that bothers me though. 15. Yeah, he's a bit crazy. I am rocking the Deadpool top here. New top. Check it out. In honour, I propose one thing. Not something I ever thought I'd say for this one. But if any player that I have signed during this series scores today for us in any of the 2 episodes, they will be renamed Deadpool. It could happen in this game. Let's be fair, there's only 3 players on the starting 11 that was not signed by me. Adoma, Grealish and Kodja. It could literally be anyone. It could be anyone. Team Talk's an interesting one here because we're not favourites for the game. I'm not sure what the players expect from this. I'm going to say let's give the fans a good performance. That stressed Andy King. Andy King playing against his former team as well. He's been given the captaincy today as there's no Chester or Conor Hurahan. Grealish cared though, of course he does. Grealish always cares about the fans. Before the game really gets going, I am going to have a look at the specific man markings. Joe Bryan can specifically mark Lazar Markovic. I'm going to have Jason Denayer, who's got 14 pace, specifically mark Jamie Vardy. That's a smart one for me. Gregory van der Veer should specifically mark Bartosz Kapustka. That's a weird name. Andy King as the Carrillo. This is specifically why I've put him here, because as you will see here, they have Adrian Silva, the man who just missed out on signing for them in real life and then obviously went on to sign for them once he could be registered. He's a very good player, especially on this game at this point. Andy King has got a job today against his former side. So which one of the 11 is going to be renamed today? Oh, What names would you really want to lose out though? There's some really good names in that team. I'm hoping it's not Sutar or Baker. I like those names. Leicester being forced backwards. It's high pressure from us. It's good to see, but they do find a gap, and here's Kapuska away from Van der Veel. Crosses in towards Vardy. It's crossed back across. This is a weird one. Markovic, Kapuska off the post, and Denier hacks it clear. That was a little bit of a weird attack from Leicester, wasn't it? We struggled to maintain possession, but that's okay because we are set up on the counter. Ndidi, he's going the wrong way again. We are pressing really, really high when they get the ball. Benaloon, Ndidi coming forward again. He's crossed to the back post. Lazar Markovic is there, and the former Liverpool man has Leicester 1-0 up. The first goal of the game does not result in a name change, unsurprisingly. Here's Adoma. Good ball over the top. Jonathan Kodjar's in. Jonathan Kodjar. What a smashing save by Kasper Schmeichel. Kodjar wouldn't be renamed if he scored, but I just wanted him to score, really. It's Baker's corner kick in. Adoma's flick on, and he's found the back of the net. Not going to be renamed. No, Albert Adoma was a Villa player at the start of the series. He keeps his name. He keeps his name. Baker's corner. Wonderful flick from the right winger. Kasper Schmeichel left no man's land with a looping header, and we found a way back in just 2 minutes after conceding. Great fight from the boys. Galini's free kick then. Baker to Adoma. He's got an overlap if they can find Van der Veel. He's come inside to King instead, and it was a bad pass. Here's Vardy now. Markovic. It's Leicester coming forward. Kapuska's in here. Kapuska pulls across. Ndidi, and it's Markovic again. Is he offside? No, he's not offside. No, it is offside. He is offside. It was disallowed. It's fine. It's fine. Here's Crawford. Poor cross, really. And Simpson should be able to break. Vardy, he's got a left winger there, but he's gone to the right to Markovic. We're cut way open, way too easily. And Markovic has his second in the game. That was way, way too easy. Leicester are a danger as they fly forward. That is for sure. Lazar Markovic is having a good game. He needs to be closed down a bit more. I've got Brian doing that, but it doesn't seem to work in here. Van der Veel with a throw in from the right. Here's Baker. Van der Veel. Can he find a cross? He does, but it's just straight down the goalkeeper's throat. And this looks like it could be a highlight, possibly for Leicester. Benaloon, Ndidi, Vardy. Look at the space he's got. Why is Denier not there closing him down? That's not what I wanted to see. Silva. Great ball through. Vardy's cross. Kapuska should make it 3 and does. This is not the game to be doing this. This is a game we really could win. Leicester, they're a good side, but Adrian's pulling the strings. He's found a good pass. Vardy, look at the 3 men waiting to tap it in. Turns out to be 2 in the end after Danny Simpson swings back, but Kapuska scores. There's a highlight from the kickoff though. It's gonna end up being theirs. We're gonna give the ball away somewhere. Grealish. We saw nothing from Jack Grealish so far. I mean, stick to nothing. Kapuska. Look how easily we broke. Oh my God, it's 4. It's 4. What is going on? It's an absolute joke. Drop that defensive line. Stop playing the offside trap, and start defending. Be more disciplined as well. 4-1 down. It's not even half time. Can we find a way back into this? I mean, not like that. That's just wasteful. So. Oh my God, there's 3 of them. What is Brian doing? Why is he not tracking back there? Joe Bryan's on a 6.3. I haven't got a left back on the bench, but I'm still going to bring him off. There's 40 seconds to go before half time. King's found Bryan on the left. Can he do anything? Crosses into the near post, headed away. King again, and it's given away. Oh my God, it's going to be 5. It's going to be 5, isn't it? Jamie Vardy has just... He's run Denier ragged in his first half. He's crossed to Kapuska on the volley. That's really, really close. This is dreadful. Triple change at half time, and I'm going with something I've never quite done before. This is a 3-1, 4-1-1. Bit weird. Jagielka's going to come on in the centre of defence. It could be a mistake, especially with those wingers. I am going to put him on wide midfielder to defend as well. Oh, this isn't good. This could go very badly. This could go very, very badly. Hopefully we can sort of make some comeback. Why is Kodjar taking a throw in first of all? King with a shot just wide. I mean, it's a chance, but why is Jonathan Kodjar taking a throw in? I can't make any more changes, of course, with the 3 changes as the time has flicked through. Here's Ndidi, Ibora, Leicester looking to make it 5 here. Adrian Silva, Smith on the left, crosses it in. Slimani's there, and he should score. I mean, he should score. That is a bad miss. Leicester have dominated the stats, they've dominated the game, and they've dominated the score sheet. This has been one of the worst performances I've seen during this save. This has really been bad. And Marty onto it. Don't let Albrighton score, because I did see Albrighton just there. Markovic is on a hat-trick and he smacked the post. That is 4-1 then. At least we didn't concede in the second half. That's something, isn't it? It's scary how bad we were in that first half. How easy it was to tear us apart defensively. The league table reads grim viewing after that one. We are, right on the edge of that relegation zone. Stoke do have a game in hand as well, where they will play Watford on the Monday night game. So hopefully Stoke don't beat Watford, because if they do, we're going to drop into the bottom three. Wolves did win their last game. They beat Southampton at home, who have already beaten us this season. Grant Ward, Robert Gumney and Hanani with the goals. Robert Gumney. I mean, we saw him at the end of last season, but what a name this is. Robert Gumney, Polish left back or right back. Valued at 10.75 million, and I'm not seeing the value in him there. His technical ability is not great. His physicals are very good and his mentals aren't bad, but when you compare him to, say, Joe Bryan in that left back position, Bryan is ultimately the better player. Well, sort of. In game time a few weeks ago, I was given the message that the United Kingdom will be leaving the European Union. Brexit has hit the save, and this is the next message I find. Teams throughout the country are gearing up for the potential rule changes that will come into effect on the 25th of June 2019. So the end of this season, things could change. Reports suggest that from next season, players from the European Union will need to apply for work permits, and European Union players already playing in the United Kingdom are expected to be given special status to allow them to be treated as non-foreign, so that they will not require any work permits. From what I understand, this is the soft Brexit. There are two different types of Brexit in this game, and it depends on when you get it, from what I've read online and from what I understand. If you get it in your third season, it's the hard Brexit, and it gets a lot worse. This is our second season. This is the soft Brexit. We have been dealt a good hand. Okay, then here we go then. Another Friday night football. 2 Friday nights in a row, which is a little bit weird. It means we have a day sort of rest ahead of Wolves, which is quite nice. Wolves come into this one, as we say, with a win in their last game, and they've won the 2 previous meetings. They won both games last year. They've won their last 2 games too. This isn't going to be an easy game. And after that shambles against Leicester, I have made this change. We're going back to the 4-1-4-1. We are going defensive. I don't care if we're home against Wolves. I want to be hard to beat. I would much prefer a 0-0 than a 4-1 loss. I can't be dealing with too many of them. So we go into the 4-1-4-1. And there's a lot of changes. Johnston comes back in on goal. James Bree back in at the right back. Jagielka and Chester, experienced defenders in the centre. I'm just going to swap them 2 round because Chester can play the ball playing defender a little bit better. Patrick Van Arnold comes in for his debut on the left back. He's not fit. He's literally still injured. Still injured technically. He's a day away from coming back from shin splints. Probably shouldn't play him. Condition 84, he's 35% match sharpness. He's probably going to get injured in this game. But Joe Bryan was so bad in that last game, I don't want to play him. I don't care. If it means injuring Van Arnold, I don't care. Don't care. Andy King in the defensive midfield position, because he's the only other option I've got there, and I do want to play as defensive midfielder today. Adoma keeps his place on the right because he got a goal. Bjarnason comes in. He's been whinging. He wants some first team football. For the second time this save, he's done that. He's going to come in. It worked the first time, and he's come into some form. Hopefully he'll do the same again. As the Carrillo. Mazzala will be Horahan. It's Lewis Morgan back in on the left. He's fit again. He wasn't quite match fit for the last one, and we did miss him really as a left winger. And up front, I've dropped Kodja because he was on a 5.7 or whatever it was in the end. He's on the bench in case we need him. This is a wake-up call to the king. And it's Lewis Malt up front as an advance forward. I'm not sure it's going to work. I just don't want to concede 4 goals. If you remember back to the first season, of course, Wolves did put 4 past us in that first game we played against them, so they have history. The Deadpool rule continues into this game, so Malt could be Deadpool, Morgan Deadpool, Andy King could be Deadpool, Van Arnold, Jagielka, and that's it actually. There's more sort of originals in this team, so there's a few that could be. We may not see it. Do I continue it into the next episode? Maybe. We are the home side in this one, and I'm sure the fans will be very happy to see we've lined up with a defensive formation for this. winning fans over the Kyle Dixon style. It's a Wolves corner. Graham's cross flicked on. It's Danny Bath at the back post and it's Patrick Van Arnold to hack clear off the line. That's why I brought him in. That is one way to make your debut, isn't it? It's been a bit of a scrappy game, like I expected, especially with the tactical changes. But this is okay. I'm happy with that. We haven't really made any chances as we nearly get to half an hour in the game. Here's Gumney from the right. Mareka, Hinterseer, loads of weird names in this Wolves squad. And Die, oh, not and Die. Not and Die. Ward is going the wrong way. He's got two men near him, but he's probably going to find a pass out, and he does. It's Graham. And Die again. Graham again. Great pass. Vinegar. No, it's Vinegar Jr. It's Vinegar Jr. And Johnson has to make the save, by the way. It's another Wolves corner. Morgan hacks clear, and it just deflected off his man. It's a goal kick. Can we make some chances, though, boys? That'll be nice. Van Arnold is holding on in there, isn't he? I mean, he's dying. He's dying slowly. That's what matters. He's not even playing well. He's on a 6.4. Breeze throwing then. Malt's there, and here's a Doma. King. Bjarnason. Malt needs to be in the box, by the way. He's the only striker. Here he is, though. Lewis Malt. What can he do? He can give the ball away, but Hurahan's won it back. And Malt's just going backwards. King's pass was awful. That was horrific. And Dye's pass through. It's Marega for Wolves. He couldn't miss. He could not miss. It's been disallowed. They totally balls that one up, didn't they? Seriously, that should have been 1-0. The stats don't read pretty. We haven't played that well, and I probably should change things up a little bit more. Let's go on attacking, and let's push these wingers up. Just simply do that. Andy King, he's having a shocker. I really want to try Jake Doyle-Hayes as a defensive midfielder. It says he's not suitable to the role, but I think he could play there quite well. I'm going to try it. Why not? Andy King, that one pass has cost him his second half. Probably a bit harsh, but it was a bad pass. I am going to have to bring off Van Arnold. 6.3, he's not even played well. Let's get Joe Bryan on. I'm also looking at Malt. Let's get Codger back on. Let's see if he's listened and realised, you know what, you're not guaranteed a place. You got to start performing. That's why I dropped him. Let's see if he's going to start scoring. A bit of King Codger magic would be very nice right now. Doyle-Hayes has slotted in nicely in defensive midfield, by the way. Here's Bree looking for Codger, and here's Morgan. I haven't saw much of the winger really so far since he's moved to Villa Park. Here he is though. It's a sloppy pass. It's given away. And Bath should just... Oh, what's he done? Morgan's cross. Codger's onside. Jonathan Codger. The king. It worked. The dropping in worked. Morgan played a key role. Wolves defensive mistake. Yes. Shush. Jonathan Codger scored the goal. He's not going to get a name change, though. Oh, he's not going to get a name change. Morgan, mate. No, I'm not going to change his name for a good assist. He won the ball back. Codger from a tight angle. He likes those tight angles. And it's 1-0. Let's get it off attacking. Let's try and see this game out. Highly structured and on counter. It's a Villa corner though. Hurahan with it. It's a Doma at the near post. He's a threat from corners this episode. He's headed it over now. We seem to be taking fewer risks. Yes, that's the idea. Time is ticking down. Wolves have had the better of the game in terms of shots and whatnot, but with 5 minutes to go, they come forward. Ward into Kjarnason. Chester with a good clearance. Get it away. And Johnson finally does. Here's Vinegar Jr. What a stupid name. What a stupid name. Bree wins a good header, but Vinegar Jr. is there. Hurahan is onto a loose ball though, and Morgan looks over the top. Jonathan Codger. He's all on his own, and that's not very good, is it? That's just not. It's a time wasting. He kicked the ball out. He wasn't going for goal. He kicked the ball out of play. He was time wasting, and I won't listen to anyone who tells me any different. Conor Hurahan's had a very good game in the middle of the park. Doyle-Hayes' free kick, it should be over. Hernandez heads it away. Hernandez. Doyle-Hayes, don't do anything stupid with it there. He's been fouled by Cody. That should be full time. Referee, come on, blow your whistle. It's going to be taken apparently. No, it's not going to be taken. You just wanted him to get into position to blow your full time whistle. But we've won. We've bounced back. Very inconsistent form. That's not a bad thing really for us, because this is all about staying in the Premier League. Getting these sort of wins will do the job for us. And let's take a look at where that has taken us in the league table. Whoa, we flew 4 places. We're up into 13th. We're above West Brom too. West Brom and Swansea have a game in hand, so we could drop down to 15th. But it's important to note that we are 6 points off a relegation battle. We're only 9 games in. Anything can change, but 6 points off Stoke, that's good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end to this episode. And yeah, it's been a mixed one. The Leicester result, it's still grinding my gears. It's still annoying me. 4 goals in 38 minutes. Yeah, we bounced back though. We beat Wolves, and that's what's important. Hopefully we won't have a performance as bad as that King Power one ever again. The Deadpool rule is still going to stay in effect, I've decided. The next player who I have signed in this save to score for us on camera will be renamed. So watch out for that in the next couple of episodes. It will probably be focusing on league action because I can't still beat Manchester City in the League Cup. Until then, from me to you, goodbye.